على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. First of all, let's all praise and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gave us His mercy and blessing so that we can all now attend and gather in this happy time and in the first day of Muharram 1439 Hijriah. Second, let's all give salawat and salam to our noble Prophet, the best mankind in the world and in the hereafter, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Peace be upon him and his Sahaba, Tabi'een, and each one of us who will be part of his ummah and get his shafa'ah in the day of judgment. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Thirdly, I would like to thank and appreciate the MC who gave me a chance to perform my speech and each one of you who decided to join this wonderful event. Inshallah, in this event tonight, I would like to deliver a speech about celebrating the Islamic New Year. At what time the Islamic New Year happens? The Islamic New Year happens at every 1st of Muharram, which makes a big difference between the New Year's Eve, which happens at every 1st of January. Another difference between those two is the way they celebrate it. Let's see how the people celebrate the New Year's Eve. Before everything starts, they will all gather in one place and they will prepare for the midnight countdown. And when the clock hits at 12 o'clock, exactly at 12 p.m., they will throw a huge party. They will shoot the fireworks, they will go drunk, and they will do many other stuff that's totally haram, pointless, and wasteful. Na'udzu billahi min zalik. Instead of doing all of those stuff, celebrating the New Year in the Islamic way is way much better. How do we celebrate it in the Islamic way? One of the ways is to have the feeling of shukr deeply inside our hearts. Remember what Allah mentioned in Quran Surah Ibrahim, verse 7. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ تأذن ربكم لئن شكرتم لأزيدنكم وإن كفرتم إن عذابي لشديد. From that ayah, we know that when we have the feeling of shukr to one ni'mah that Allah gave us, Allah will increase and keep increasing our ni'mah. But if we choose to do the opposite, then Allah will give us a really huge punishment. Another way to celebrate it in the Islamic way is to make a self-introspection of ourselves. What's the point of that? The point of that is we could see our mistake, we could fix it, we could learn from it, and those are the steps to become the best people. Anyways, the most important from them all is to strengthen our ibadah. What kind of ibadah? Ibadah like the 5 daily prayer, fasting, zakat, and anything else related to ibadah. Allah mentioned in Quran Surah Zariyat, verse 56. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وما خلقت الجن والإنس إلا ليعبدون. Which means Allah haven't created jinn and human beings other than them to do ibadah. So we know that the mission of our life is to do ibadah, and by strengthening our ibadah, we could have stronger iman, and when we have stronger iman, we could take it easy at the Yawm al-Hisab. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. So in conclusion to all of that, we know that today, the first day of Muharram 1439 is a really special day. And we know how to celebrate it in the Islamic way, like the 3 examples I've mentioned: having the feeling of shukr, making a self-introspection of ourselves, and strengthening our iman. And we have to avoid doing stuff. We have to avoid doing stuff that the people do celebrating the New Year's Eve. Probably that's all that I could deliver. Thanks to you all for listening. Hopefully it could. And those are my last words. Wabillahi tawfiq wa hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.